What's going on, everybody? It's me, Adam, with another one of my wonderful videos of my wonderful art, wonderfully bad art, obviously. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, I suppose. So yeah, this one was just kind of another practice video. As you can see, I started out with, creating the sky and then layering up for the grass. And as I will probably repeat numerous times throughout this whole video, it's just a practice. I'm trying things, trying to see some things, trying a different style, just practicing. Imagine that. So, as you can see, I kind of have two different layers to it. The foreground, initially I was wanted it to be a little more brown instead of all green hills and green fields and all that nice green. I'm saying green a lot, aren't I? But just kind of going about it that way, trying different styles of rendering and seeing what works for me. But I will say there were definitely moments where I started to get a little frustrated, I guess, or was trying to do too much or trying to do certain things. So the initial foreground definitely, you'll see later on, definitely changes. The clouds, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I think the clouds look pretty cool, all things considered. So just kind of used a textured brush, laid out the initial white of the clouds, and then went in with a darker color for just to really push the highlights and the texture, the feel of it all. So again, these aren't gonna, I don't think anybody's gonna look at this artwork or any of my artwork for that matter and be like, holy crap, this should be in a museum, or this is one of a kind, like absolutely what I strive to do, yeah. But continuing on, obviously, just instead of trying to draw some trees and individual blades of grass, I tried a couple of things that I didn't really like. So did a little quick background there of just some trees way off in the distance. It kind of works. Again, like I said, this is all about practice. I'm not gonna say there's no rhyme or reason, because there is, but just practicing, just trying something. And as you can start to see, this is where I definitely would say this is where I was kind of getting, not entirely say frustrated, but definitely did not like the way it had looked. So made a couple of changes to the way I was going about it. And then I kind of had a moment of, why am I trying to make this perfect? Why am I trying to make this whole piece look like I spent a couple hours on it, when in reality I spent 30 minutes. I sat down for 30 minutes with no reference, no point of, focus or anything like that. Just kind of wanted to draw a landscape, and this was the end result of it. But I definitely, I don't know, I felt like I started to get bogged down in some of the details and wanted it to look a certain way, and had to kind of stop for a minute and remind myself that, hey, look, it's practice. And sometimes when you go to do the practice, you gotta kind of approach it, or at least I did, try to remind myself and approach it from the standpoint of being a kid again. You know, I'm sure you can all relate. We all have that feeling of you sit down and you have a piece of paper in front of you and some crayons or markers or colored pencil, whatever, and you just create. Like you're not sitting there with the intention of, hey, I'm 5 years old and I'm going to create the next masterpiece. Like, no one's doing that. And if you are, I don't know why the hell you're watching this channel, but I appreciate that. So if you are, make sure you give me a like and subscribe, and leave me a comment as to why you're here watching that. But yeah, but that's, to me, the biggest thing of practice is just that. It's practice. And I know there's not a lot of people on YouTube that are willing to share their practice, willing to show how they go about things. But those people are also far more advanced than I am, and far more well trained and just better than me with my bad art. If you want to see more practice videos, I have obviously my practice of hands that I had posted the other week, and I will link that in there in the video description somewhere. But make sure you watch that after this one, not in the middle here. But anyhow, this is kind of just the full piece, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you as always for watching. I appreciate it, and I will post another one here probably soon. That's a terrible outro, Adam. Just god awful. Like my art's just bad. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you. Okay, bye.